Hey guys, it's Babypowder. I'm coming to you with another one of my amazing multi-box gold guides where I show you how easy it is to make lots of gold with less effort and without a group. Now, before we get into this farm, I want to give a shout out to Misdirect for showing me this amazing farm. This is kind of like a brand new farm, but it's not. I mean, it's been kind of showcased before, but never as a hyperspawn. At least I didn't find anything on it as far as being done as a hyperspawn. And it's also, of course, never been shown as a multi-box farm before. So it's really great. I mean, there's a reputation that's kind of tedious to build up, and it's easy to do it with this. I mean, I got exalted in less than before my hour was up of farming this. Then on top of that, you also get a lot of those high value pieces, and other things too. Like there's a pet that drops from here. And other like material type stuff or whatever. But anyway, guys, enough of all that. Let's go ahead and get into it and see how it's done. All right, guys. So for this farm, we are located once again out in Winter Spring, and this time though we are out here at Winterfall Village, and we are hunting down these furbog type guys here. Well, actually, we're not even going after these ones. These gray ones, they're somewhat not linked. I don't want to say they're not linked because it seems like this one right here is linked, but these others are not. These others over here are not. Some other ones around here are not linked to these, other white fur bogs that are like all around. But anyway, guys, one cool thing about this with being in Winter Spring, got chances at the Azure Whelpling pet. With being furbogs, you get a chance at that reputation for Timbermaw Hold, where you can get certain things like patterns and stuff like that, and everything. So it's really nice for that. But anyway, guys, let's go ahead and get into the farm and show you how it's done. First off, the macro you want to use for this farm, as all their names, even the white ones and the gray ones here, are Winterfall. You just want to use macro that's /target WIN and then /cast your spell, which I've got right here. And then as far as your setup goes, really the way I was able to set it up, you don't have to move it all on your main. It's just a lazy farm. You can just sit in one spot, so you can kind of put anybody anywhere. But the way I kind of decided where to put my main was, I looked at like, okay, my potatoes are not going around looting. I want to make sure that they have the best chances of getting the most loot possible. So what I did was, I decided to put my main here, where I have Skull down here at the very bottom of the area. If you look right here, which actually, I'm sorry, I didn't show you the map, but this is where we're located. Located right here beside the Everlook, right in this area here. And when you come here, you'll see when you first enter where this gate is, you kind of go up the hill, and I'll show you where all the potatoes are located and everything. You'll see what I'm talking about at the very bottom. But that's where we are right here. Basically the biggest opening area. And we're right here by where this pig is and at the end of this log. So that way you can kind of go off where to put your main at. But I chose this spot because with most of the mobs that you're actually killing at this spot, this one will hyperspawn. The rest of them, like I said, won't. This one will. And then there's two behind this fence here. And the problem is with you putting a potato here, yeah, they'll be able to loot that one. They'll be able to possibly even loot that one. But they won't be able to loot the ones behind the fence. So they're missing loot that way. So I decided to put my potatoes in other areas. So anyway, let's go ahead and show you how it's done. You just sit here, spam your macro in this one spot for your minute and a half, 2 minutes, whatever. As you see, they're all killing furbogs. you're not seeing the rep because I've already got exalted. I got exalted before I was even finished with the hour with doing this. And the Timbermaw Hold right there's the reputation right there. I went from not having any rep with them at all to completely exalted before my hour was through. So as you see here, I'm killing these mobs behind the fence here. And that's what I'm talking about. And you'll see here too, you see how this one's piling up, but these aren't because they're not respawning. And I've tried multiple ways. I've tried you know, having it to where I have a potato or somebody sitting in the middle killing these mobs over there, and they do not hyperspawn as well. So it's really just wasting your time. You might, I mean, you'll get loot for one kill. By the time you finish your loot phase, they're back up, but that's because, you know, that's just their regular spawn timer. They're not actually hyper spawning though. So anyway though, after you kill them for, you know, a minute and a half, minute 40 seconds, whatever you decide to do, then you're going to go over to where all your potatoes are and loot all their areas after you loot this one. And make sure that you're using your looter ring keybind so that all your potatoes are looting their areas as well. Another spot where you could possibly put your main, which, you know, I kind of went back and forth on this one, is possibly here where square is, because right here this potato doesn't really get that much loot either. See these gray ones here, they don't hyper spawn either, but these white ones do. These ones don't hyper spawn. Then there's a white one and a gray one that actually spawns there, and they hyper spawn. But basically your potato will loot possibly those, this one right here, maybe those, but it can't actually reach with the looter ring, the one up on the hill, and can't loot that one or reach that one either. So those, I mean, it's not really getting as much loot as the other ones, but you know, hey, you have to sacrifice somewhere. They're helping with the hyper spawns, so that's basically what good they are. Basically, so basically you could put your, you know, main here or down where skull is, or right here where square is. It really doesn't matter. They're going to be missing loot either way. Then you have one up here where diamond is, and they're killing this mob, and you know, this guy, this is actually a rare. Not going to kill him. I would kill him. I don't even know what he drops, but I would kill him, but I don't want to mess up like the loot and everything when I go over the end. If he's still up, I'll come back and kill him. But anyway, there's where the other one is, and then you have one up here where circle is, and they're killing these mobs here. And this is actually the very first spot I tried to actually put my main at. But it just, like I said, it just seemed like it'd be better for a potato here, because they can actually, I think, reach pretty much, I mean, they're still probably missing some loot here too. But it's just give or take. Really, you know, whatever your preference is, really. But the only one that you really do want an actual potato at is right here where the triangle is. Right in this spot, which actually you can't see in the mobs because they've already, you know, disappeared. But this potato will actually get lots of loot right here in this one spot here where triangle is, just because there's just so many mobs that spawn right there. But anyway guys, I mean, you will see that there are the gray ones here, but they do not hyper spawn. You know, I tried to put a potato over here. It was a waste of time. They were only getting to loot, you know, 3 bodies. So it definitely was not worth it. You know, all the gray ones except for some reason this one over here on the corner here, the one that actually will spawn with this white one here, they'll switch back and forth. And I think there is a gray one that actually will spawn over there where triangle is. They might hyper spawn. I'm not really sure if I was just looting a bunch of white ones or not, but I do know there's a gray one that actually spawns there as well. But I'm not sure if the actual gray one was hyper spawning or not. But yeah, so don't be confused by these gray ones and thinking that, hey, you need to put somebody over there. You need to kill those. I just got, you know, tired of them, because I would at first, when I had my main down here, try to run over and kill these ones, but I was like, it's not even worth my time, you know, if they're not going to hyper spawn. So I didn't bother with that. But yeah, I mean, it's really a great farm. You get lots of loot, lots of kills. I really enjoyed it, and plus, I mean, you get the rep with the Timberall hold. So if you're like trying to get some items from them, like, I mean, I know they have some leather working patterns and stuff like that, and you can use those for crafting to make some gold as well. But anyway guys, let's go ahead and get everybody together, get everything organized, and go over what I got exactly for 1 hour. Alright guys, so now that we got everybody here together and everything, and we've cleared everything out and got nice and organized, first we'll go over what my main got, since it's on a separate realm, and then we'll go over what all the potatoes got, which is kind of cool because you kind of see what your potatoes add to the group compared to what your main does. So anyway guys, as far as our loot goes, first off, one cool thing you get is the Winterfall firewater, which there's none up on my auction house right now, but it's showing a market value of 465 gold, and it has a region value of 189 gold and a 0.08 sell rate. and they come in stacks of 10, which a stack is going to be 4,652 gold for market value, and region market value at 1,892 gold. So really not bad as far as that goes if it sells. So I'll have to try it out, see if it sells, you know, and you'll be able to see during one of my mailbox cleanouts, you know, how well it did. And then we have some low value pieces here, not too many. But then our high value stuff. Okay, we got this cloak here, 11,000 on my realm, almost 9,000 region. Vanguard shoulders, 30,000 my realm, 36,000 region. I always love getting Vanguard pieces. The freezing band, almost 19,000 my realm, 25,000 region. We got merciless gauntlets, 8,000, almost 9,000 my realm, 7,000 region. We got the ironhide breastplate, 17,000 my realm, 13,000 region. And then we got the Vanguard leg plates, almost 150,000 my realm and 172 region. And I love getting Vanguard leg plates. I mean, to me, they're actually better than Glorious. I mean, yeah, Glorious is what everybody talks about, but I mean, and sometimes, and yeah, it might have, you know, a higher value, but it seems like I sell Vanguard a lot faster than I do Glorious. So I'm always excited to get Vanguard, and it's not far off from the value of what, you know, actually I've sold Vanguard for more than I've sold Glorious for. So yeah, definitely excited to get those. But anyway, guys, oh, one other thing, you also do get the Winterfall spirit beads, which you can also turn in for reputation and stuff like that. But like I said, I mean, I got exalted before my hour was even through. But I do believe you can also use them for the what is it? It's another reputation to get, like the frost. I can't even think of the name of it, but the tiger mount or whatever. But anyway, guys, let's go ahead and pull up our chat box here and see what our total value is. And our value for just our main is 392,344 gold. So really good there. Let's go ahead and switch over to our alt that's holding all of the loot from the potatoes and see what they add to the group and add it all together. Alright guys, so now that we're on our potato that's holding all the loot for all of our potatoes, let's go ahead and take a look at what the potatoes gave us. So, first off, more of the Winterfall firewater. It looks like we got less than what we had on our main. It's only 68 here. I didn't really look at those whole amount on the other one, but I'm sure we had a lot more. We also got some low value pieces here, and then we also got the Azure Whelpling. So of course, you know, any mob you kill in Winter Spring, you can get the Azure Whelpling, and we got one. You know, 71,000, almost 72,000 my realm, 69,000 region. Of course, that's the unlearned version. You can also learn it and sell it that way. Then we also got the Lofty Helm for 16,000 and 16,000. We got this chest piece here for 13,000 and 5,000. The Soul Keeper, it's a staff, 10,000 and 9,000. We've got this cloak here for 13,000, but only about 4,600 on region. But hey, you know, it's 13,000 on my realm. We got the Bloodlust belt, 32,000 my realm, almost 9,000 region. Two of the Merciless belts for 9,000 my realm, 9,000 region. So really good there. More spirit beads and everything else. But anyway, guys, let's go ahead and pull up our chat box once again and see what they add to the group. When we hit our macro, again, 332,054 gold. Now, I mean, this is after clearing all the trash out, clearing out the low value pieces I won't keep and everything else. So let's go ahead and add that in. And that gives us a total value of 724,398 gold for this farm. Now, again, that also depends on, you know, if the Winterfall firewater sells. If it sells for that amount, which actually is even lower, which actually that's probably brought it up a lot, because if you look here, it's only selling on my realm for 148 gold, and this macro goes off market value. But if you see the market value, it's at 18,000 gold. So probably, let's see, we have what, 68 of those. So you gotta think that's adding 1,700, roughly 1,700, 68 times. So let's remember, 724, 398. So take 1,700 and multiply it by 68. So we have to take 115,000 gold off of that amount. So I guess right around 600,000 gold was our actual value, possibly with this farm. Still, that's really good, and especially if these firewaters sell. If they don't, of course, it's not really that as valuable. Then again, transmog, it goes up and down. We might have to learn the Azure Whelp to sell it that way. It might not sell for a while on the unlearned version, or it might, it all depends. But still, that gives you a nice little area to look at. You could get close to 600,000, maybe somewhere around 400,000 when you actually sell the items. But still really, really good. I would say a lot higher than some of the other ones I've covered. And I actually feel like we didn't even get that lucky with this farm. I mean, there's a lot more pieces we could have got. I mean, you saw we got the Vanguard leg plates on my main, but we didn't get any of those really, really high pieces on this toon, except for getting the pet, really. But anyway, guys, I really did enjoy this farm, and it's a nice, easy, lazy farm where you can just sit in one spot, watch a movie, check your timer every 2 minutes or whatever, or a minute and a half, 2 minutes, somewhere in between there, and then just go pick up your loot. So yeah, big thanks to Misdirect for showing me this farm. I think I might have changed it around a little bit on him, but yeah, it's a great farm. I really didn't. I knew about this farm, but I never knew you could hyperspawn it, because I never knew these mobs existed up here on this cliff here. And that was my whole problem with this farm before. I always tried to just set up my toons down below and couldn't get them to hyperspawn. But he showed me, there are the mobs up here and they are linked and they do cause them to hyperspawn. So really awesome there. All right, guys. So to conclude the video, really awesome farm. Another nice one out here in Winter Spring to do. I mean, and you can build up the reputation for Timberwall Hold. You get a lot of those nice high value transmog pieces and another shot to Azure Whelpling. So really awesome. I love farms where you can have like transmog materials and pets, and I mean, it's not really a material. I mean, I guess you could consider the Winterfall Firewater as a material. It's kind of the way I was looking at it. But I'm not sure if it really sells, but it's nice because there's not too many farms where you can really get that, and that's awesome. That gives you something else that you can put up on the auction house. So yeah, definitely try this out. Let me know how it works for you. And once again, big shout out to Misdirect for showing it to me. I was definitely happy to see that you could actually hyperspawn these mobs. Like I said, I've tried before in the past, but never realized those mobs were up there on the cliff and they were linked. But anyway, guys, if you liked the video, go ahead and hit that thumbs up down below. Also hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you make sure you don't miss another one of my amazing multi-box gold guides. And don't forget to check me out on Twitch. I am streaming on Twitch now. The link is down below. And check out our Discord. I have it set up so that, multi-boxers, if you're a smaller multi-boxer just getting into it, you can join other multi-boxers. There is an area to ask questions for help with, either hotkey net, which I can help you with, and ISBoxer. So I'm hoping to get some more people in there using ISBoxer so they can kind of answer those questions, because I'm not really too familiar with it, but I can definitely help you with the hotkey net questions if you have any. But anyway, guys, also, if there's a farm you'd like for me to try to multi-box and post a video like Misdirect did with this one, go ahead and leave it down there in the comments below, or contact me with a message or whatever, and let me know about the farm. I'll try it out, see if it works. If it works, I'll post a video. But other than that, guys, that's all I have. It's Babypowder. Peace. I'm out.